Welcome, Steeler Nation, back with cold as steel Ravens week.
Well, let's recap real quick. We had a little trouble getting our schedules together. I got the flu, and we work, and
we work.
Yeah, so we had a little trouble getting our schedules. It wasn't because we were just too depressed after the Houston game, but we were depressed.
That was god awful.
So we can recap that briefly.
We sucked. There we go.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Good. I like it.
Yeah.
Every aspect
Over.
of the game. Defense, offense, special teams good?
No,
I don't even think
no,
it was
that
good.
what? Maybe that was the only bright part. No, I don't even
No.
know.
We made
No.
two field
Harvin
goals.
didn't even play.
Yeah, but the other punter, that's when he came in and he
Yeah, we're
did solid.
Yeah.
Talk about
after
old Brad Wig.
12 punts, you'd get
Yeah.
one right.
Goodness.
So to recap, we sucked.
We did
against
bad.
Houston. We made C.J. Stroud look like Peyton Manning.
He honestly has played
He
great
has.
this year. He has no interceptions still, 7 touchdowns.
He's playing cautiously.
But we didn't
Yes.
even get to him. Didn't even touch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst part
Yeah.
about it.
So that's over. So
Yeah.
let's move on to some good news. And the good news is we beat the Ravens.
Yes.
It was
Still
so
have
ugly.
not
It was
fired
so
Matt
ugly.
Canada, but-
It was so
Not
ugly.
that good news yet.
No. Hopefully we'll be coming with that good news in a few weeks.
I don't know.
I don't
of
think
any-
it's going to happen if we don't.
I don't
if,
either.
If it didn't already. That's what.
We're scraping by just enough that it is an issue, but it's not an issue big enough that I think is going to cause a bunch of notice.
I think it's just with how the Steelers play it. It's let's hang on as long as we can until
Loyalty.
Yeah.
the loyalty part
Yeah.
about it.
Gonna
and
kill us.
I think it is. I mean, I think if you looked at other teams, they would have gotten rid of him already.
Can I start on
Yeah.
my segment now? I go leading in from that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a small list that I was making in my head while I was waiting outside for you guys for 20 minutes.
Yes,
Oh, you have
outside
a
of our
cell phone,
house.
too.
It was
Awkwardly
creepy.
sitting in his truck.
A list of firings the Steelers need to have.
Go for it. Let's go.
Sure.
Firings plural?
Yes.
Okay.
It all starts with Matt Canada. Let's address the elephant in the
Hashtag.
room.
We can all agree on that one.
Fire
Yes.
Matt
Hashtag
Canada.
I don't know if
fire
I'll
Matt
agree
Canada.
with everything.
All right.
We'll see.
I hope you don't.
Let's see.
I hope you don't. Number 2, Gunner.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Yes.
God! Fire
Goodbye.
him before Matt.
Get out.
They could go together.
Honestly,
Fire
yeah.
them at the same time. Call them in.
Yeah, hold hands and walk out the door.
I was gonna.
Or just don't tell them what time the plane's leaving.
I was gonna
like next
get
time.
into how bad he's never done anything good for us.
Not once.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe 15-yard punt return. Wow.
He's caused a lot of heartache. We need to bench Okafor.
Absolutely.
We've been
not
saying that
fire.
since last year, though. I mean, he's a good backup.
Good with Bencham.
And then, most of all, we need to fire Mike Tomlin.
Didn't you just say 2 weeks ago that
And I
you're
was
like,
wrong.
Oh,
I
man,
did.
Yeah.
I said he's
Mike
growing on me.
Tomlin's growing on me.
I said he's growing on me, but now
after we won against the Ravens,
I
you're
was
like,
wrong.
"Ugh."
No, I was
Oh,
wrong.
he's
It
gone.
was sloppy.
It was.
But the reason is because he's allowed this trend to continue for years, and he's just let it go. The buck stops with him, right? He's
Okay,
allowed.
so-
He's allowed Canada to be there. He hired him, left him there, and we can say we've touched on this before. The first year Ben was just coming back, so maybe it wasn't the best, right? The second year we had a rookie quarterback, so okay. But I think this year, at this point, the lack of productivity.
Understatement.
Yes, that is an understatement. But he has had enough of a sample size. If he fires him, right, it's not going to hurt the team.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
The
No,
offense can't
it-
get worse.
No.
More negative plays.
Obviously, I mean, it got better when Kenny audibled
Right.
As I say,
out of his play call.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he audibled. He called a
He
hot
did.
route. He called a hot route.
No, he slid the line. He
Oh, did he?
set
Yeah.
everything up. He saw it. He said they practiced it actually all week, or I'm sure all season.
was-
In their pads.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
their
they're in their
pads.
pads. That's probably why it worked.
That was
Yes.
why it worked.
But yeah, he saw if there was a one-on-one coverage with Pickens and it was a good time to do it, he's going to do it. And that's why he adjusted the line, and then he said Randy, which was a go route to Pickens.
So how come he hasn't been doing that more, though?
Probably because he's still trying to be that apprentice.
And now he's like, F it. He's like, I'm over
He
it.
saw it. I mean,
yeah, game was on the
I
line.
hope he keeps doing it now because look what happened.
Right.
I think he finally is just getting to that point now where he's like, I've come and I've done this. Like, yes, I was coming in Ben's shadow and all of that. He's like, but now it's time to make my mark. And I feel like now he's kind of stepping up and coming into his own where he's comfortable pulling audibles like that, where he's just like, because you can tell, maybe Matt Canada looked completely confused.
He looked mad.
Oh, I had one more.
Oh.
This one's easy. Mason Rudolph.
Oh, yeah, please. For years.
Easily.
Why is
he's
he
a
still
third,
even a Steeler?
He's not good enough to be a backup quarterback. So how do you have somebody like he couldn't even keep the game afloat if they put him in?
Yeah.
So what was he there for? You know?
I don't know. I don't know why we kept him over Dobbs.
Me neither. How's that work?
I don't. Would you have
we
said
can-
that before
let's-
this year
let's-
though?
I love.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
like
honestly
Dobbs
like
on it.
Dobbs.
Yeah, I like
a
him
He
lot.
more
never
than-
really got a big shot. That's for sure.
No, he played one game maybe, and that was.
It wasn't.
I don't even know if it was
wasn't
a full
lot.
game.
It wasn't a lot.
No.
But we could backtrack to Tomlin,
Okay.
and I'd like to know
Okay.
what's going to happen. Let's just say we fire Canada, fire Tomlin. What happens?
Who
Who do we get?
you
What-
fire
Ben.
Tomlin at the end of the year. You fire Tomlin at the
We
end
can't
of the
help
year.
Ben does everything for
Yeah.
us all
Right.
the time.
Yeah, you fire
He's
Tomlin at
playing
the end
and
of the
coaching.
season.
Okay.
You don't fire him mid-season. You wait till the
Yeah.
end of the year, and you
Well,
see
let's
if he's
jump-
going to fire Canada. And if he doesn't, got to let him go.
Let's jump to the end of the season.
Yeah.
We fire him. Who's filling his shoes?
Who is filling his shoes? I didn't think that far ahead. There's
Well, we
lots
need
of
somebody.
coaches.
We're just
There's
not
lots of
going to have a
coaches.
coach.
There's lots of coaches that need jobs.
Yes, but
Yeah.
ones you'd want over him.
McCarthy's going to need a job at the end of the year.
You would
Nope.
Yeah, he is.
literally take him over Tomlin.
It's not his fault they're bad.
Yeah, it is. We've watched
No,
his
it's not.
games last year.
But you're talking about Mike McCarthy, right?
Yes.
The Packers ex-coach,
Yes.
the Cowboys coach
That
now.
guy.
The guy that had Aaron Rodgers for 17 years and still won. Did he even win a Super Bowl?
He did against the Steelers.
one.
One.
Yeah. I didn't know if he was
Yeah,
there.
I don't know if that was a shot. At
But that was
Steeler Nation.
Rodgers.
Sorry, he didn't mean it.
No, that was
And then he goes to Cowboys. Still can't win a big game.
But he can run an
If-
offense.
If you look at them, they're
Can
almost
he?
identical.
Can he run?
That's
an
why.
offense?
So
But I don't think he's as good as Mike. And that could be just
what has
because
Mike
I'm
done?
biased.
What? I come back to this again. I'm back to like a month ago.
Hmm.
What has he done for us?
We're winning every season, baby.
Oh, there it is. You got to get that
No.
500 or better. That's really fun every year.
Yeah.
How long are we going to bank on that? Oh, his
I don't think
record.
He's done that much.
He hasn't done anything. He babysat a team to win a Super Bowl.
babysat.
He did.
Yeah, I mean it's good.
Whoa, 2
He
years
adopted.
removed.
He adopted.
He
a team.
adopted a
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl
Yeah.
team.
I think my fear with him is we let him go. We're not going to get someone that is going to replace it. Like, no one's going to fill his shoes
No.
unless it's another 10 years down the road, which
Of
I'd
what
rather have, like,
shoes? What
He's
shoes?
would you
Okay.
rather go for 5 seasons with just lose, and then one season maybe good, and then lose again over and over and over?
Baby girl, if you don't win the Super Bowl, that's the same as winning 0 games.
Yeah, but it's still, I would have a lot more fun watching games if we were to
Are
win.
you having fun right now watching games?
I was last week when there was 4
No, you
minutes
weren't.
left in the
No,
game
you
and
weren't.
they threw a touchdown. That was it. We all showed up in here
We were
on Sunday
mad.
morning. We were like, well,
We were
can't
mad.
get any worse
Here we
than
go.
this.
Oh, and it did. By the time the
Oh,
third
yeah.
quarter struck, we were all upset. So I'm just saying, when was the last time we went into a game and we were like, yes, from start to finish?
Last year
Good
sometime,
question.
probably.
Not even.
Oh, I don't know.
5th of February.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't.
It's been a struggle.
But that was
I-
the same way with
There's no
Cower.
way-
Yeah.
You never. Even with
Canada's
Cower,
done.
We didn't.
Tomlin's got another
Allegedly.
2 years. Tomlin's got 2 more years.
But Canada should not go to the end of the season.
No, he shouldn't go to the end of
This
this
is
week.
a perfect time. It's the bye
Yeah.
week. You have 2 weeks. You hand the reins off to one of his assistants.
You
Yeah.
hand it off to Byron Leftwich.
And all you have to do is say, I don't think that's a good idea right now.
I do.
Right now. You put
Why?
in a temporary offensive
No.
coordinator.
You know why?
He's about the game for a minute.
No.
He can pick it up.
Not, yeah,
Matt
not
Canada
very long.
Played for Pittsburgh. He knows everyone
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That'd be easy.
Matt Canada was
Those
given the
players
reins.
aren't the same.
You said it couldn't get worse.
I think that it would be better if we just ran with a current
Well,
offensive guy in the system.
That's how we got Matt Canada.
It's true.
He
Right.
was the
which
step down
fuels
from
my
Randy.
decision. But we haven't had a good season. When was the last time we were good offensively?
18 probably.
Bruce Arians.
No,
The
No.
Immaculate Reception.
no. It was with
It was probably
Todd.
18.
I mean, Todd had the killer.
Yeah.
As much as we hated him, he was
Yeah, but
either
that was-
he was either
you
losing a
can
game or
almost not
putting up
even-
numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying that was years ago.
At least 5.
More than that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. But
We have effectively
We-
watched Tomlin destroy this team in front of our eyes.
I don't think
The way
he's
he
destroyed-
mishandled the
Yeah.
Antonio Brown situation.
that was poor.
Very. Multiple occasions. The way the Le'Veon Bell situation. Poor.
What about this season? We lost. I think we lost Ben in week 2. To his arm.
And he went
And then-
and he was able to keep his streak of over
Yeah.
500 going.
No one can do that.
Congratulations. So what does it mean?
I'm just saying.
That's the hype that still has him there doing nothing. He's doing okay. That, you know what I mean? Look how great of a coach he is that doesn't win. He doesn't.
But you could also argue the team that he's had since the Super Bowl time.
Yeah.
Some of the most
I
talented
think
people on offense.
he had 2 years where we went to the playoffs and we lost. It was
We lost
one
to the
loss
Browns.
was the Patriots.
We
That one was
We lost to the Chiefs in the first round. We lost to the Browns in the first round. We lost to who else? When was the last time we won a playoff game?
no. It was the Jaguars and the Patriots ones that stand out the most because we had great. That was a good season.
Oh yeah, then we lost to the Jaguars. When was the last time we won a playoff game? How many years has that been? So it's great.
know,
We're
right?
going to the playoffs and not winning, and we're barely making it in off some obscure thing of other teams
Yeah,
letting us
just
in.
like last year.
Well,
almost.
And
yeah,
you
we
know
almost
what?
made it in.
I'm not excited. I mean, I'm happy that we beat the Ravens, but the game they gave
gave
us
it.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
They
Five
could have put us
drops.
out so many. Our secondary looked like a high school team.
Well, one of them.
One of them,
two
multiple
did.
times, they were
Two of them.
chasing him down the field, literally chasing him 10 yards behind, and then they drop it. I don't understand.
I think that's the frustrating thing too about watching, because when you walk into it, when you watch a Steelers versus Raven game, you're expecting a certain level of play because it is the division rival game. Like it's always a neck to neck game.
You think it's gonna be
So
gritty.
like, and so
it was
it
dirty.
was
Gritty.
disappointing. It was a good win, yay! But it was disappointing in the fact that they basically gave it to us.
They let us
because-
hang around long enough to come back at the end and win it.
Yeah.
is what
We
they
should have
did.
lost the game right as soon as Gunner fumbled.
Oh God,
It was
I can't
over.
It was so
stand it.
bad.
Yeah, there was way too many mistakes that the Ravens made that kept us in somehow.
Yeah.
Right, and so we're sitting. It just feels like a fluke. 3-2
It
sitting
is.
at the
Yeah.
top
Look
of
at the point
Yeah.
differential. We're terrible. We don't deserve to even have won 3 games.
Tomlin's teams. He's broken a record for how many games we've went without having 400 yards. We're the only team in the NFL
Yep.
that hasn't had it in how long?
Terrible.
Since 2020 or something like that. It was something. It was bad.
It's disturbing.
Yeah.
Bad.
That was one of the trivia questions.
Yeah, we're not even. I don't even think it's
I
got
don't remember what it was, but it was one of the trivia
300
questions.
passing. I don't even think there's been a 300 passing.
We didn't have
Kenny's
300
got it.
yards
No.
in this
Kenny's had a
game.
300, I thought.
No.
I don't think so.
I was just under.
He just barely got a multi-touchdown game for the first time in his
That's true.
career.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's not looking good unless we can get our shit together. But just the decision. So how many teams' number 1 draft pick is not starting?
What do you mean?
How many teams in the NFL right now, their number 1 draft pick that they took is not starting?
I don't know.
None.
We just started ours
the
because
first
not
time.
because you were like, okay, you're ready. It's because someone got hurt.
Yeah.
That's why he started.
And he did perfect.
My man
He did.
Perfect.
He did.
Both of them.
Why isn't he
Even
not?
our
Okay.
First, second round pick.
And then, Joey Porter, right? It's not like you have a competitive secondary. Our secondary is one of the worst in the NFL.
Yep.
And you're not starting Joey Porter Jr.
Right.
If he's not starting this week, I give up. I don't even know.
Well, in his after
not,
game press conference, Tomlin said,
It's
he gives him little chances and he proves a little bit and then gets a little bit more and proves a little bit. And I'm like, well, how much
Quit
are you?
it. Yeah.
Like,
Well,
just put him
full
out
send.
there.
Full send.
Instead, he's got that 50-year-old Peterson
Yeah.
playing.
Right.
We're so
What are these
excited
decisions?
about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
No.
I am not.
We said
changing
for
We
the
don't have to talk
mentorship.
about that one. He has dropped the ball big time.
Literally, figuratively,
It's,
physically.
it's been a rough pickup, but
But like I told you the other day, I saw the image of Joey Porter stand next to Patrick Pete. I'm like, what? Just looking at them, I'd be like, you're
That
going
one.
in.
yeah,
What?
you're 30 years
That's
younger.
this. You go
You're
in.
faster. You're stronger.
And
Yeah,
every
The
time
only
he's,
thing he doesn't have on him is his IQ.
And
But obviously,
And
he's
it's-
failing at
Yeah.
that too.
It's not working.
yeah, and that's not working.
Maybe
That's
it's a
not helping.
defensive setup.
To let them catch the ball.
They have proven that we cannot run a zone defense.
Oh yeah, our zone. is
They're too
god
confused.
awful.
They're too confused.
Yeah.
Like
Think
at
think
this point,
every
I'm like,
game Brady
we're-
played, they tore us up.
well, I mean, but you.
Yep.
And
That's
what we
different.
ran. We ran
That's
zone.
different against
no,
Brady.
it was just that they came in with the better game. They knew what we were going to do.
Right,
so
but
they
right
could just
now
like,
it's
oh,
not
we
even the
can do
game
this.
plan against the zone. They don't know
They
how to
just
run it.
don't know how to
They're
do it.
covering. They're double covering one person on a quick slant, letting another person run entirely free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They don't know
The
what they're doing.
communication is
Levi, I don't know what happened.
He was good last
He
year.
was
He was
good.
decent. He was decent.
No, he was. You could say good. He was good last year for us.
He's hurt a lot. But I don't know. I think the defensive coordinator needs to go. Fire him too. Put him on the board.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, me too.
Clean sweep besides the head coach.
The only problem is we always just move somebody up.
Yeah.
I just
That's all
I
we
keep
ever do.
sitting there. I'm like, if it happens, I don't know. Maybe we can get that wild card like Sean McVay or Shanahan and start something new. But
I don't see. it
Oh,
happening.
Tomlin's going to be there for 30 more years.
Yes.
Let's call it what
he
it is.
probably will because
Yeah.
he's still really young.
Tomlin
for
leaves
a
when
coach.
Tomlin wants to leave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's what.
yeah. That's all he could do.
Would you guys take
That's what Cowher did. Cowher
Nick
left
Saban
when
if he came to the NFL?
No. Do you remember what he did to the Dolphins?
Did he come to the Dolphins?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it was-
destroyed
Yeah.
them, and then went back to the NCAA with his tail between his legs.
College to NFL thing because Urban Meyer did the same thing.
Yeah.
He
He's-
didn't
I
stick
don't know,
around.
he's
I mean,
weird.
he was in a bar letting some girl grind on him. That's why he quit. I don't know if it was because like he didn't
I
get
don't
much
know
of
if
a
that's
chance.
why, but
He didn't play for his whole contract. That's for
No.
sure.
mm,
That
So
was
or
bad.
play it coach. I don't know. But next week not this week,
yeah, we
but
got a
next
bye
week
Yeah.
this week.
we're playing the
Rams.
who some would say their passing game's one of the best in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say that we're one of the worst teams against the pass.
It's gonna be kind of scary.
It's just so skewed because the only time we're successful is if we get pressure on the quarterback, and we
Yeah.
haven't been doing good at that lately.
No.
Well,
Because the entire
give or
our
take on that.
interior of the line
With the
is-
four-man rush, we have not.
no.
No.
If we send an extra guy, we send 5. It seems like it's always there, and that's what we need to keep doing. We need to blitz.
Do you remember Dick
Blitz,
LeBeau
blitz,
and his
blitz, blitz.
exotic blitz?
Yes.
Yes, it was
He
beautiful.
would rush 3 people, but it would be this weird blitz,
They would come from.
and then
What's
you
he-
never knew where
what's
it
he
was
doing?
coming
Yeah.
He's
from.
retired.
He's 800 years
Unretired.
old.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he could still run it.
You know why he quit? Because he was
'Cause
tired of Mike
Tomlin?
T. He was tired of Mike T. Quote unquote.
I think it's because
I
the
may have
whole
heard it
entire
one time.
defense was gone
Yeah.
that he coached.
No, it's because Mike T was there. He didn't
Okay.
like the direction
You
of the
guys had
team.
that conversation.
It's foreshadowing.
At the club one night.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
So,
Maybe.
in a deep, dark room with cigars.
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what
what I
can
mean?
see him.
He may have hinted at it. You know what I mean? He's just over
That
Mike T.
Tomlin
And
guy.
he didn't like the direction of the team where he saw it going. Boy, was he right.
What's your thoughts on the Rams games, you guys? Wow, Rams game, you guys.
Rams. Yeah, well, I think
Tongue
we
twister.
have us all. I think all of us have us winning because it's after a bye.
Mm-hmm.
I
I think I have us losing.
have
we
us
did.
losing?
I
I think
remember Doug saying we suck after
We're
bye
on top of
weeks.
the thing.
Wait.
Hang on, Kelly's gonna check real
I
quick.
think I switched it because
you?
I'm stupid.
stupid. I don't know.
I feel dumb after the
I'm
Niners
worried.
one.
I think I'm going to be worried every single game we play. The only game I was confident. Oh, that's great.
Oh, you're going.
I'll be there.
Damn.
Let's see him losing first
I think
person.
we talked about it. You're like, I want to pick him as
Yeah.
winning because of that. And we're in
It
California.
just scares me, but
We're in a dome. We're playing on.
look what happened last time we went into a dome.
We played a really bad team.
Yeah, and we sucked. But see, that's what happens with the Steelers. Maybe that's a Mike Tomlin. It is a Mike Tomlin thing. He plays down to his opponent.
Yes.
That's been forever.
Yes.
So this game will be close. It'll be great because the Rams are good. They're a good team. They're not the best, but they're a good team.
If they play sloppy, that's our MO right now. We don't even know it. You know how
we
every
need
team talks about their identity? The Steelers don't even know that their identity is we just somehow make the other team make a lot of mistakes, unforced errors. That's our identity.
We have
No,
TJ
Somehow.
Watt.
That's the identity.
I was going to
TJ
say,
Watt.
we have TJ Watt.
That is
Even
it.
Minka just seems like he's not what he has
They're
been
putting
the
him in
past
weird-
few years.
they're
But
putting
I
him in
think
weird
that's
spots,
because
too.
he's too.
He's
they're
not
asking
Troy
too much from
Polamalu.
him.
He's not Troy
Yeah,
They're
Polamalu.
asking too much from him.
They're putting him in.
They're
some
blitzing
weird-
him in
yeah.
more than normal.
That's the stupidest thing that they've been
He
doing.
likes that safety spot where he's in his zone playing ball hawk. But
Go
we
hit
can't
someone.
play zone right now, so he doesn't get that ball hawking opportunity.
Yeah, but they need to just put him as the top safety and play man, and then just let him do his thing,
Yeah.
and then blitz 5-6 guys,
Engage 8.
engage 8.
Engage 8, baby,
Do it
all
all the
day long.
time.
That needs to be
Yep.
the game plan. Call him up.
I'll tell
cover
him. I'll
zero.
be there. I'll make a sign. Engage 8.
Cover 0.
No, you better have a Fire Matt Canada sign.
No,
There's
he's
gonna
just
be
going
plenty
to.
of those.
He's going to take like a headset and just like tap in to Matt Canada's
Oh,
headset
man.
and just.
What I would love to say. I wonder if I could see him in his little booth. Flip him off.
Wow. That was
He deserves it.
to be flipped off.
Do you think
not
that's
see
going to
me
be
every
the
time they
first
show
time?
him?
That's-
His own players are flipping him
yeah.
off.
Do you not see me every time they show him on TV?
Yeah,
Every-
I know. They show him a lot.
Every time. I
I've
don't know
never
why.
seen an offensive coordinator be in the
Yeah.
booth be shown so much.
I honestly
And so
don't
sad
know
when
any other
we
team.
score
That's
a
because
touchdown.
we don't know what's going on, so we
Yeah.
want to see if Matt Canada's face looks like he knows what's going on, which
He didn't.
98% of the
doesn't.
time he doesn't.
Look at the touchdown
Yeah,
replay.
everyone behind him was celebrating, and he looked so mad.
What was this? He goes, he's sitting there and he's watching, and then all of a sudden he's like,
He looked just as surprised as we were.
Yeah.
but that was way late. Like touchdown, and then it was like
Delayed reaction. Yeah.
Like he was
gotta
upset.
get back to it.
Yeah.
Like his mind is like, oh, I'm gonna get fired. That's
He-
all.
or
that's
he
all
was-
it
Yeah,
is.
I'm
That's
sure.
exactly what he was thinking.
Or he was thinking about what seat he's going to sit in on the plane. You know, like he's like, oh fuck, we scored.
Whatever one gets
We were at
ejected,
home.
Yeah.
that's the one that we're putting him in.
Oh, were we? Yeah, we
Yeah,
are at
so,
home. See,
yeah.
that's how lost he is. That's how lost he is.
He was playing the
Or he
Rams
has to
game.
take a plane ride home because he doesn't live in the city.
True.
He's
Get
too
out of there.
scared.
He should be.
Is it like a closet raven or something?
No, he's
he
not
just-
Closet Raven. He's like his
He's a
life's in
closet
danger
Steeler
from
hater.
all the
Yeah.
Steeler fans. So
Not just the Steeler fans.
I was gonna say, did you guys
So-
catch that?
Them Penguin fans.
Yeah, loved it.
It has transferred
Whole
over.
City.
I feel like
Transferred to another sport.
I get that, but hey guys, watch the hockey game. You're focused on the Steelers too much right now. You know,
Well,
That's okay. It's just
a
game one.
city.
there's like a million of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So
There's only 80.
Well, in Pittsburgh too, like it carries over. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure if
There were Steelers there.
if the hockey players
Which
were
is
doing
even better.
something, and then the Steelers would be all over it as well.
Yep.
It's even
like, it's
better
just-
because
it
there was
kinda-
players at the game, and so obviously they're in the crowd with that happening.
Oh, I think I figured it out. We need Taylor Swift.
Mm.
That's
We need
what.
our own
That's what it
Taylor
is.
Swift.
So we're gonna fire Matt Canada, and then we'll hire Taylor Swift.
We don't need Taylor Swift. We have
Might
Michael
still
Keaton
be
as a
more productive.
let's
She'd be
just
more energetic.
let's
that's
recap
for
the
sure.
season so far.
Yes.
First game, 49ers, Steelers.
We didn't even play.
At home. We lost 30-6.
Yep,
We played bad all the way around.
Yep,
that one surprised all of
Okay.
us. I think.
TJ Watt had a good game.
He
he
did.
did.
He's had a good
proved
game
that
every
he's
game.
way better than Parsons. So all that talk about Parsons being better can get
Yeah.
locked away
No,
and
yeah.
thrown in the trash.
Hey, let's leave my boy alone. But I don't, because he's, from what I'm reading, everybody's all over Bosa. Parsons doesn't even get the recognition anymore.
No, Parsons was in the MVP talks in week 2,
Yeah.
which is mind blowing because what did he have? One
Yeah.
sack, I think, 2 sacks maybe in week 2, by week 2.
Miles Garrett hasn't even been doing nothing this year.
Yeah, he's been.
He was up there too. They were high on him.
They're just all so, and then you got Watt.
TJ's the best.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And then, and then week 2 we played the Browns, and that was an ugly
we
game.
got given that. We got lucky. Chubb went out.
Yeah.
Yes.
We would have never
Yeah.
won that with Chubb in
Yep.
there.
Okay. Not a dirty hit. Week 3, we play the Raiders, and that was our best game.
Yeah,
but still not a
the
still
good game.
Raiders
wasn't,
had
yeah.
the worst.
Right.
What was it? The worst offense.
Worse than ours.
They're
Yeah.
leading in picks.
It was
We just destroyed them, and
stat-wise, worse than ours.
and we didn't blow them out.
Mm-mm.
As bad as
No.
they played, we didn't even blow them out.
And that's another thing. When was the last time that we played a game where it was not a tight score?
Right, because we haven't played complete football since.
Yeah.
Thursday night
Years.
football.
Bill
against
Cowher was there.
The Panthers.
Okay. We've gotten into the 50s with Mike. Okay.
It was
But still, like
And
games.
it was
Todd
50
Haley.
to 55.
And what did he do? He goes, I don't like scoring this many points. I'm going to fire Todd Haley and never have a good offense.
It was time for Todd to go.
Why? Because he put up numbers?
No, that was Ben. Ben and AB put up numbers with Bell. Todd had the stupidest calls sometimes.
screen.
But Ben kind of did the same thing that Kenny's kind of doing now. Like he noticed and he's just like, no. He's like, I know what I'm gonna do, and then Ben would take over, which I think is kind of what Kenny's
There's probably
thinking about doing.
32-minute drives that Ben has had that he's thrown. He's got us at least down the field, and maybe two out of those 30 is like interceptions, and that's it. He takes control of it. It's obvious that it was Ben controlling those years
Yeah.
when it came down to it.
Yeah, it was great, but he still has to
Besides
have
Bruce.
that
Bruce
offensive.
probably.
Bruce? Oh, but since it's Bruce, it's different.
Well, that was in Ben's early years still.
Right.
Early-ish.
And he got fired.
Yeah.
He got fired,
Because Ben took over. He's like, this is mine now.
and we haven't
No,
won
I'm just
since.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we haven't.
He fired him. He fired Todd Haley, and now the guy that we can't stand, we don't
who
understand,
are you saying
is still
he,
there.
though? Who's he?
Tomlin fired him.
How do you know Tomlin?
Bruce Arians said it on TV. He
Really?
said, got fired.
By Mike Tomlin?
He said, I got fired.
Well, not by Mike Tomlin.
Who controls the coaching staff?
We don't know.
We
We'd love to
don't.
know that.
Oh,
Thank you, TJ.
No.
Do
There's
we?
going to be big changes this week. And by that, I mean we're going to play in pads this week for practice. And
Yeah, see, he can't fire anyone. He'd probably want to fire Canada right now. I don't
No,
know.
you know he's
It's
in charge
Omar.
of the coaching staff. Come on
He
now.
helps. Anyways, are we going to be able to cover Cooper Cup and
No.
Puka Nakua?
No.
No.
No. We couldn't cover.
I'm kind of scared about that.
We literally covered. We covered one receiver that entire game against the Ravens, and it was a pick by Joey Porter, and it was a 3-4 yard pass,
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
and it shouldn't have been thrown.
Just thrown up in the air.
And
hoping
it should
that
have been
Odell
thrown.
could get it.
So other than that, it looked like playground football with sixth graders playing against freshmen in high school. They were just running wherever they wanted, and they didn't catch a football. But now we have two receivers that are better than all of theirs, both of them. And we're just going to be like, well, let's see how this goes. They're going to
I
run.
think the only way we beat them is by blitzing.
Constantly.
Constantly.
100%.
Like,
Yeah,
constantly.
100%. Nakua's going to run quick slants, and we're going to cover him with a middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Well, that's
they
what we're
both
going to do.
run
We're going to put a
slants.
middle linebacker on Nakua, and there that
That's
goes.
over.
Yep. And then
We need to hit them on. We need to just play. We need to out physical them.
and then we'll get
Yeah.
penalized because we
That's
don't know
fine.
how to
I'd rather
out-physical.
lose
No.
by that than lose by them throwing the ball 400 yards and 8 touchdowns.
It's looking grim right now because you have two great receivers, one an elite receiver in Cup, and then you have another very solid rookie, and to top that you have a very good running back who's coming out of his shell,
Yep.
in Williams, and to top it all off, we'll just sprinkle in a future Hall of Fame quarterback. I like our odds. I like our odds.
Oh, we're winning.
I hope.
We're winning.
At least it's not a trap game.
I mean,
It's
our
definitely
record
not a
after
trap
the
game.
after the bye week is
It's
pretty
impeccable.
good.
Some would
Did
say
you
impressive.
feel this confident whenever we were in the wild card game against the Chiefs?
Last
No.
year, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
There was no confidence.
We should.
There was no
even have been
confidence in
there.
that. That wasn't a trap game, and we weren't.
Yeah, but look at the season we had then. We knew what to expect. We
Yeah.
shouldn't have even been there.
I would say that team's better than the team we have right now.
No. Not
Well,
the defense.
Yeah, the
Not the
defense was
offense.
solid.
The
That was
offense
Ben's
wasn't
last
there.
year, wasn't it? No.
No.
It was Ben's last year.
Yeah, it was his last year.
It was his last game.
And he, what was it? The reason he came back, remember, he said, I got to play for this defense because that's when that defense caught on fire the year before that kept him. It wasn't Tomlin that without the quarterback did so good. It was the defense was one of the top defenses in the NFL. Led the
Maybe I'm
league
wrong.
in turnovers. And then yeah, there was a good defense. Just saying, just thinking out loud.
Well, the biggest difference for this game will be if Pat could suit up, because without Muth, did he even throw to
National
Washington?
tight end day then.
I think, yeah, he threw a couple
Did
of
he
really
throw
bad
any?
passes to him.
Oh yeah, he threw him low because we're like, the dude's 8 feet tall. Just
Yeah.
Oh.
maybe,
But even with
throw
Muth,
it on
he
the
hasn't been
ground.
throwing it to
He
Muth
hasn't.
this whole year.
well,
No.
with Matt Canada. But the other, our boy, and by our boy I mean me and Steven, because you hate him. Hopefully DJ's back.
Oh man.
He'll be back, and
That's
I think
gonna
that will
change
help
everything.
us. I think it'll help.
It's going to change
I think it'll
everything.
help a lot.
Kenny's confidence,
Yeah.
the rhythm, we'll be able to actually go downfield.
It'll boost up Pickens so much. Him coming back,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That
because
too.
it's going
It'll
to
be-
pull
See
the
what
double
happened when
coverage.
he was number one?
him coming back's
He
going
still
to
did
be.
good.
He did really good.
Yeah, him coming back's going to be okay. Him coming back should be a huge boost for our team.
If we don't see improvements with him after 2 weeks, then yeah, there's just no hope for the rest of the
Right.
season.
And if they keep Jones in and Porter gets more playing time. I mean, the dude, I put that picture up earlier in the week, like 86 snaps, 0.0 passer rating against him.
Yeah,
Think of his confidence too. He's turning
Yeah.
around telling Obi
Yeah.
to go
Go be a family
Go
guy.
be a
go be a
family
family
man.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was
like-
good.
He's young. He's fresh. He's excited. He wants in there.
And
He's
I feel like
hungry.
he's proven it too.
Yeah,
Every
let
time
him
he's
in.
gone in there, like I don't know what Tomlin's waiting for. He's
And-
like, give him a little bit more. We give him a little more. Like, well, what are you waiting for?
I don't know.
And he's gonna make mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who cares? Look at the 13 mistakes that Peterson has
Oh,
made
yeah.
already.
Wallace.
These are all questions that I have for the coaching staff and how he's not playing more. Because if Tomlin came
Mike.
down,
Yeah.
Go have another drink
On
with
your private
Dick
line.
LeBeau and get Mike's number. And
he didn't keep his number. He's like, I can't even.
He had to
He
delete
blocked
it
him
right
on
away.
Facebook. He doesn't even follow him on the gram anymore. He told me all
Just
this.
like a clean break. Had
Yeah.
to just
He's like, I'm
take
too
the
old.
Band-Aid.
ripped the Band-Aid
I'm
right
too old
off.
for this shit. He didn't even retire. He went to another team.
Yeah.
Did he go to the Titans?
Yeah.
That was lame.
People go to retire
Mm.
and die.
That's true. I told you guys. Can we talk a little bit around the league?
Yeah.
I think we've complained enough about
Okay.
how bad our offense and
I have
how
to say,
crappy our
hopefully
secondary is.
we'll come back after the Rams game
It could
and
be a
just
fresh
be
start.
excited.
It could be a fresh start.
the Cowboys getting absolutely throttled by the Niners was
That
the
was
highlight of my
fantastic.
week. It was
Sorry,
effortless. Yeah, sorry, Jeremy. It was effortless how they beat them worse than they beat us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Dak played way worse than Kenny.
I don't know. Kenny didn't do
Our
anything
offense
that
did
game.
not
It was
do
just our
good.
defense that helped us. Their defense didn't do much at all.
They're one of the, as they would say, the best defense in the NFL. Couldn't
Not
even.
anymore.
Brock Purdy.
That's America's team.
Are we still saying Brock Purdy's not it or what?
No, he's up there.
He was making
We
some
were all
throws.
wrong about
He
him.
was making some throws, man.
He's played smart. He has no picks. I know he's got the all-stars around him, but
He's been doing good on my fantasy
If-
squad too.
if you just put Mahomes back there and had Mahomes thrown in the same stats, they'd be like, "Oh, Mahomes is the MVP."
Right.
Yeah.
They'd already be giving it
100%,
to him.
100%.
So you gotta start putting Purdy up there with the top 5
On that note, Mahomes has been playing horrible on
Yes.
his standard for
on
sure.
his
Yes.
standard.
Yeah.
which is still really good.
I don't know, man. Against the Jets, he threw 2 picks. Should have been 3.
Those, I guess you're right. I didn't watch that.
Bad
game. I
picks.
saw highlights, but
bad picks. Like, it was horrible. Like, we were all shocked. Who else is the Raiders? I don't think any of us are surprised about how bad they're doing.
Yeah.
No, we all knew they were going to get worse after they let go of Carr.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
I had hopes for Jimmy, but yeah, he hasn't done anything.
I had zero hope.
He's trash.
I had 0. Derek Carr is better.
Yes.
So.
He's trash, bruh.
Derek Carr's better.
Oh,
Oh, wait. I know.
Remember that?
I want to talk about somebody.
Oh.
Let's talk about
He's
Joe Burrow.
very excited. There.
Oh my gosh, his 4 touchdown performance last week. That was nice.
Hey, I started him in fantasy. So.
oh, now it's okay.
You started the man you hate more than anyone in the world.
Wait for it.
Right. Granted, how?
Oh, there's a reason
I started him because I was hoping that he'd like break his leg and then get me 0
my
points.
God, dude. I
I'd be okay with
understand
that.
the hate because he's the Bengals quarterback. However, the logic behind it makes no sense.
But it does to everyone
It
in
was
Pittsburgh.
just like how. Hey,
No,
you
they
started
will say they
Baltimore's
hate
defense.
him. They won't say that he's not good.
So this year
You
he's not
will-
good.
He's back now.
Oh my! One game
Yeah,
That's all
against
it
the
took.
Cardinals
against
too.
the Cardinals.
Cowboys struggled against Cardinals.
Yeah, but
Cowboys aren't
yeah,
that
but
good.
it's,
Dak
it's
Prescott's
almost
not
every
Joe
single
Burrow.
week that you're hearing Burrow this, Burrow that.
Yeah.
Like,
He put the best
Burrow's
numbers up
had-
against the Cardinals out than any other quarterback that's played him this year.
I'm gonna like haul you in with all the TikTok girls, sweetheart. No.
Jamar Chase.
No.
Jamar Chase was running open.
You got one of the, you got like him slowly taking off his helmet on your screensaver. Don't
He's
you?
good. I mean,
No.
I don't root for him to win. I'm just saying he's
He's
good.
not this
He's
year.
not.
this year.
Give it time.
Oh well, yeah,
What's-
it could easily change. Just
So
like
he-
Justin
I hope
Fields.
he's not good when he plays us 100%.
So he's good because Jamar Chase was running open.
Stop.
You heard that?
Doug,
You heard
That's the
What'd he say?
dumbest thing I've heard today.
it. Justin Fields.
Justin
He's
Fields
gonna
has
turn it around,
what,
just like Justin Fields.
8 touchdowns in the last 2 games.
He is winning my fantasies. He is doing exactly what I hope.
Who's he
would
play
do.
this week?
Keep throwing to DJ
I
Moore.
have no idea.
He plays the
I really don't know.
Vikings, so he
idea.
should have another good game because the
Is it the
Vikings
Vikings?
defense is so bad.
All right.
Should have another good game.
Yeah,
But I'm not
DJ
impressed
Moore.
by his stats against the Broncos
Yeah, that's Broncos.
at
They
all.
suck. But Washington's got a pretty decent team. They're mediocre.
Don't
and
they have a losing record now?
Yeah, that's swipe that underneath the table because
Okay.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right.
Bears have a
Can
losing
you
record
name
too.
what's their best defensive player?
Chase Young?
Okay, second.
Chase Young.
You can't even name
Young
another player
Chase.
on that defense.
Something Sweat.
You
yeah,
could name
there's
multiple
Sweat.
defensive players for the Niners.
the other Sweat.
Yeah, because the
person.
Niners are the best team in the NFL. Everyone
They have a good
freaking
defense.
wants to watch them.
You could name multiple defensive players for the Cowboys.
Parsons, Van Esch. That's the only. Oh, the other guy's out. Gilmore's there.
Diggs.
So there's 3. Diggs, yeah. Yeah, and remember they were the best team there is too. I'm just saying, right now, Justin Fields is still having. He turned it around. He's having a better season than Lamar, just like I said he would.
That's because Lamar sucks.
Remember?
You think he's
we
better
shook on
than
this.
Lamar?
No. Lamar has.
Was it
I don't-
Lamar's fault he played
If
so
DJ
bad
Moore
last
maybe
week?
was on the Baltimore
What?
Ravens to catch the
Was
ball.
it Lamar's fault that they lost last week?
Yes.
Are you
Literally,
kidding me?
DJ, there's 7 drop passes, 134 yards
Oh, it's
would have
insane.
been caught,
Yeah.
and 3
At least.
touchdowns.
That's if they caught it and fell to the ground right then and got tackled. But multiple
Yeah.
of those, they would have taken to the effing house.
It was all
He had
the
to drop
receivers.
touchdown.
The interception, that
How
was
many
a
did
bad
he rush
throw.
for? 'Cause, like,
Yeah, the
that's-
interception
fumble?
and the fumble.
Not
That was
really.
his 2 worst plays.
Well, there's 2.
So
He
he
had
had
3.
2 bad, and he overthrew a guy. So 3 bad plays out of the whole game.
Trash.
Okay. Okay.
No, I think it's just Fields and DJ Moore clicking, and
Or they're not covering more.
They
You
did
watched
would
the
they
game.
not cover more?
him. They
he's
didn't.
the number one.
They didn't. Against the Commanders,
Oh.
the team you spoke so highly of a moment ago.
I didn't
They-
speak highly of them at all. I said they were mediocre at best. I said they were mediocre. They're decent.
We're going to run this back at the
quarterback.
beginning.
Go
You
ahead.
said they had a pretty good team.
Defense. Did not say team.
Well,
If I said team, then I'm wrong on that.
That pretty good team.
Their offense is not good.
That pretty good defense then did not cover more.
Okay.
Did you watch the game?
No. I listened to it.
Can you?
They didn't cover him at all, but
Not at all. It was insane. It was maddening.
Because he's just so shifty.
Justin Fields throwing him open.
Streaks. No double moves, just streaks.
No, there was one that was just a curl and he scored off of it.
There was also another one where he was wide open and he overthrew him for a touchdown.
Was that the first play?
No, it was it was second quarter or something like that. But anyhow, Justin Fields is
winning my fantasy.
2 games.
That's all that matters.
All right.
4.
Sure.
I benched him once because he did suck the week before. So I guess 3 games.
Okay. Well,
when I'm a champion in fantasy, I'm going to rub that in your face so hard.
Only if you started in the majority of the games.
I have. I benched him one time, which was a smart one because we were playing Kansas City in Kansas City. Of course, he's not going to do good.
We're in week 5.
Okay.
So I'm saying that at the end of the year.
Yeah, I know. There's still plenty of time. Just enough time for Cousins to show you guys that he's not good either.
Well, he'll be
kidding.
a different
I'm kidding.
team, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, where's he going to go? I think the Giants.
Who?
No, I think the Jets.
Cousins.
I don't know.
No, they can't afford him.
What?
He is very high paid.
Oh, because of Aaron?
Aaron's still on his one more year contract, right?
Him. Patriots?
Ooh.
I don't want that.
No.
I don't either.
No.
Oh, they wouldn't really get much better.
Oh, boy.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they
I think
would.
Cousins is like 3rd in passing right now. And who's on top?
He's still leading in touchdowns.
Who's the player on top?
Tua has the most yards. He also has the best passing.
So far, we've gone 5 weeks. 4, I guess.
Was he good last week?
Still on
Was he
top.
good last week?
Yeah.
Oh, baby girl.
He threw one bad pass. It was awful. It was a really bad pass.
He threw 2 picks at least.
Okay.
And they were all his fault.
And they won.
Against who?
The Giants.
One of the best teams ever. The NFC East is undisputably the best division.
I all right.
No, I'm joking around. Cousins is playing really good.
As he has
Tua
for
is
the
playing
majority
better.
of his career.
Fields is playing better than Lamar. Thanks to Lamar's receivers.
I do think Cousins will be gone, though.
I think so, too, which I think will be...
But Jefferson wants to stay where Cousins goes.
Damn, that'd be
Well, they're playing really well together. I don't think they'll get better if they get rid of him.
Jefferson should go to the Bengals. How cool would that be? It would suck for all Steeler fans,
Yeah.
but man.
No, I don't want that at all.
No.
No.
They couldn't be on the same team together.
No, they couldn't. But
Yeah.
they were. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but now
That's
they
a
couldn't.
wash. It's
They
not gonna
couldn't.
happen.
Yeah, they couldn't be on the same team.
I still
they
feel like
both
he's
go
going to
to
the
New
Giants. I
England?
think Daniel Jones is
Oh.
going to get
He's
hurt.
He's
No, I don't
not
think
good. He's not good.
I don't think we've all given him a chance. He's been sacked more than Andrew
Call
Luck
New
has.
York. You're right. We're
Yeah.
not experts on it. Call New York.
I don't think his line's giving him a chance.
I wish I could call my buddy Pete right now and just be like, "Yo, Pete, tell the boys about diehard Giants fan from New York." He would tell you all of how he feels about him. Danny Dimes.
I think the line has showed what they think about him.
And this is the first year that he had. And let's get to that. Our offensive line has not been helping our situation at all. I don't know if it's our blocking or it's just the schemes, like not sliding the line. They're not picking. How many times have we seen a sack and you see at least 1 or 2 of our linemen standing there who never blocked anybody?
Oh, almost every time.
So it's not like they're overloading us. We're
Right.
not calling it out, or there's something. It's broken right now. I don't think it's the talent.
That picket rollout.
Oh, man.
Definitely,
He needs to work
doesn't
on
help.
that too.
That little...
Maybe they think he's going to
just
roll
all
out.
around, we have a lot to work on,
Well,
and we have a nice 2 weeks to do that.
fix it this week.
We got a nice running back in Warren.
He played
Yeah.
way better than Najee last week. He
Played
did phenomenal.
his
Yep.
butt off.
He's electrifying. You
that
know why?
jump. I wish I
'Cause-
could have a still.
Right.
That
because
jump.
he hits the hole hard and fast, and that's all it takes sometimes. It's just a little bit of recklessness. Najee just kind of stands back there and thinks about it, like he's Le'Veon Bell, and then those holes don't stay open that long. That's what I think.
Warren kind of reminds me of Juju a little bit.
Warren was fucking... that hurdle that he had.
It was gorgeous.
He had a hurdle, and then he spun, and then he stiff-armed.
That was a great run.
All in 3 seconds.
The one where he was falling and then balanced himself. And
and he just when he kept.
He played with all his heart that game. Every game he has, honestly.
Maybe that's what we need, a little bit more of heart.
Some heart.
Some heart on that team. But then we got George Pickens sitting on the sideline complaining. What was that one thing where he was all like, "This, I didn't sign up for this.
Well,
I love it here, but I didn't sign up for this."
49ers game, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Shoot,
probably.
no one signed up for that abusive first week.
He's acting a bit childish.
Well, I feel like he
He's
had
a
his way
child.
this week.
It makes me nervous, too.
Still acting a bit
It's just
childish.
a really young offense, I
Yeah.
think.
It is. It's
And that's
But let's fire our wise old coach.
Okay. All right.
fire him
We
up.
just
They won't.
we have to let the team we have develop some more. We can't expect them to go Super Bowl this year.
Not if they don't have the tools. They'll never develop if they don't give them the right tools to do so.
What tools are you looking for?
Offensive coordinator
Well,
Yes.
okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
is the biggest
And
tool.
a defensive
but-
coordinator.
and a defensive coordinator.
And that'll happen. That's gonna end of the year. I guarantee we're gonna see it. It'll just be like Fickner. He's gone.
All right. We'll see.
Oh,
I don't know about the defensive coordinator yet.
But so our takes for the Rams game, what do you guys think the outcome's going to be? I'll start with you guys chose them to win.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, you can go first then.
Score.
the score. Oh gosh. I think it's going to be low scoring, but I think
Typical Steeler game.
yeah, typical Steeler game. And it's going to be close. Typical Steeler game. I don't know. I want to say 14-21, but I don't think.
It's a good
Yeah,
one.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that
14-21.
14-21. I should probably write. Oh, I don't have a pen. We'll look back.
I'm going absurd.
Oh man.
Oh gosh.
No,
Steelers
DJ's hot
going
take.
absurd.
Never.
DJ's hot take.
31 to 28.
Who?
We're gonna score 31 points.
Who? We are?
We are. I said absurd.
I was about to say it's going to be a shootout.
I thought we were going to be sober.
I was going to
tonight.
say
I ho-
we're
I
going
hope-
over. We're,
I said
I
absurd.
don't even want to give my prediction, but I just want to say we're going to go over 400 yards.
31.
So you're switching from a loss to a win then?
No, we're going to lose.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, we're not.
I honestly, I'm going to be there, so I kind of want to just say, yeah, I'm going to switch, and I don't
Say
know.
it.
It just makes me nervous.
Make it happen.
We need to try and FaceTime you at the game.
If I have a connection, absolutely.
Yeah.
Isn't it called like fucking Wi-Fi?
So,
You'll
So
have reception. You'll
I
have
don't
reception.
know.
Is
There's
it-
only like 15 Fresno fans when you went.
Oh my god!
Is
Is
that
that what
supposed
we're doing? We're attacking me now. It was packed.
I know.
It was packed.
That's why I can say it. I saw.
All right, so I said 31-28.
Jesus.
Okay, so what are you going?
Oh, me?
Yeah, they're wise ass.
I mean, the logical answer would be like a 7-11 score
Yeah.
with how we've been playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll probably
It
get
has to be something with
3
three
field
because,
goals and
yeah,
1 safety
field
again.
goals is-
Okay.
Another safety.
No, let's just shoot some odd one out. We'll do 16. I think I did 16-13 last time with the Raiders.
You were close
No,
to
you
that
did
one
19.
too.
You did
No, that was
19.
the Browns.
He did
Browns.
19-16.
Yeah,
The Browns, and it was that for a hot minute.
it was.
I think we're gonna see a 3-touchdown game by Kenny.
To who?
1 to
That'd be
Muth,
amazing.
Yeah.
2 to Deontay if he plays.
Yes.
If not,
Deontay hasn't had a touchdown over 2 years.
well, he's about to have 2.
Well, they
Coming
Make
off the
up
bye
for those
week, the
2
best
years.
time to do it.
I think he's gonna be back. I honestly I haven't looked into that. To
Who,
see.
Deontay?
Yeah,
He said he'll be back.
he said he'll be
He
back.
said he's 100%.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, 2 to him, 1 to Muth. National Tight End Day. Muth gets the first one. 21 is all we score though. It's 21 to. I gotta say it since I'm gonna be there. 21-17.
Okay.
I'll change it up.
Okay.
Just for the hell of it.
17.
I didn't think I was gonna be there, but
All right. Do you want mine?
no.
Okay.
No, we're good, Doug.
Thanks guys
Yeah,
for
of course
listening.
So you what word did you use?
Absurd.
Yours is absurd. Mine's going to be realistic. And Not that I hope it's not. I hope I'm dead wrong. But every other show, last week I said 130 yards rushing. That was being absurd. So now I'm going to call it how it is. The final score is going to be 31-13 Rams.
Ew.
Well,
And it's going to be a touchdown by our defense. It's going to be a pick six. And we're going to have 2 field goals. That's it.
Damn, Steven's going to hate
Possible.
life there.
It's okay. I'll be drunk enough that it won't matter.
Beat traffic.
I'm just kidding.
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, it'll be good. No matter what. It's probably the best guess out of all of us with how we're playing right now.
I
was
hope
gonna say,
it's
this
not
is-
true. But every other time I've been like, we're going to do this, we're going to do
Yeah.
that. And then
Ooh,
I look like
that's
a
good, though.
flipping idiot.
No, this is good. This is reverse psychology.
No, we're going to win
Steelers
31-13.
Steelers are going to watch
I don't
this.
think it's
Could you
reverse psychology.
imagine?
I don't think it's reverse
Could you
psychology.
imagine if the Steelers came out and put up 31 points and held the Rams to 13?
That'd be amazing.
Oh my god.
We would
that
be
the
like top 5 power rankings after that.
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It would be. I don't know. The odds to that are.
More in my favor.
If I bet on it, we'd be millionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You'd
yeah.
make a cool coin if you said that the Steelers would win outright.
No, no, they're not that.
What
Not
is
that
it?
bad.
What are they favored?
Let's look.
What is that? Yeah. I bet it's not close. I'm just saying.
I just hope that we come back to do the next podcast and we're excited.
That'd
Me
be nice.
too.
Because it's so
Me too.
frustrating to not be excited for the games on Sunday. I mean, you said it. We walk in here and we're just like, oh well, here we go again.
I think last week was the first week that we were like,
Really?
yeah, I remember I was like,
Whoops.
Well, yeah,
well, let's
'cause
see how
we're-
this goes,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I felt obligated
We
to
all
watch
walked
the
in
game.
and we were like, well,
Yeah, me and
There
you
we
looked
go.
at each
nothing
other. I
else
was like,
to,
yeah, I was
what do
like,
we got to lose?
let's
Yeah.
see what...
Yeah, I had us losing.
Yeah. Did you?
I did.
I had us winning, by the way. Steeler Nation. I had us winning.
I think
Yeah,
I
but
did
then he
too.
has us
You
good.
We're
also
home.
did.
I
It was a home
yeah.
game. We're going to lose in Baltimore, which we will if we play like that again. There's
No,
no
'cause-
way that we're going to get that lucky
No, because I
twice.
called by week 6 that they're going to be falling apart. So.
We just had this night where Lamar Jackson's like, I'm going to do dumb things when I play
He
the
sucks
Steelers.
versus
He's
Steelers.
beat us once, you said?
Yeah,
And that was
One
versus
time.
Duck Hodges.
yeah.
Yeah, he don't like that TJ Watt coming after him, that's for sure. I think it's just the way their offense is set up. Really doesn't work against the way our defense is set up.
Well, it's nice to know where
Something-
somebody's kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally.
It helps that Harbaugh does stupid stuff. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how their offensive coordinator's not like, hey, let's not run our option-based offense against these guys. We'll go back to it.
Yeah, how weird not to change it.
It just plays right into our outside linebackers and the way it's set up. But, yeah, we'll see. But, yeah, no, I think the Rams are going to take it to us. I think it's going to be sad.
They play the Cardinals this week. We'll see what happens.
They'll beat the Cardinals.
I hope they do. Because if they lose to them, then they're... Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. Oh,
Who
I'm
did the
right.
Cardinals play this week?
They do play them, the Rams. I was on the wrong week.
without James Conner.
So if the
And
Cardinals...
LA too.
If the Cardinals lose 2 more games, I think that they're, or maybe a little bit more, they're going to tank the rest of the season, and then they're going to try to drop Caleb Williams.
I think Minnesota will. In that same scenario.
I don't think they want to move on from Cousins as much as everyone thinks they do.
I wouldn't.
He's not the reason they're losing games.
No, we've watched.
It's their defense, but we'll see. Caleb Williams, you think he's going to be the number 1 pick?
Yeah.
Somebody was saying, who are they
Yeah,
saying?
it was your friend.
old
He
boy
was
from
really drunk.
I've heard it from a couple. Yeah, maybe he was the only one.
Because I don't believe it.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
No.
And I'm like, no one's going to take a receiver over a quarterback.
You know the Bears have 2 first-round picks.
Yes, and one of them
and
is
they're
with the
both
0-5
1 and 2
Panthers.
right now, yeah. They have the first and the second pick.
Oh wow.
Maybe they'll take Caleb Williams because they know their quarterback's trash.
Hmm.
I'd laugh so hard.
You never know. But if he keeps
Maybe they
scoring
do.
4 touchdowns a game,
Maybe
then probably
they
not.
do. Stay tuned. I'm excited for that one now. And
All they're going to do is they'll draft Marvin Harrison, and then it'll be the best offense in the league.
A dependent position? No, they're not going to. A receiver's never going to change a team. A receiver, like if you're a bad team, a receiver's not going to change the team.
Okay.
Quarterback might.
Yeah.
A center might. Good center, good solid center.
Anybody that stands in front of the quarterback, a good one of those, any of them.
Right,
would
offensive line.
Yeah.
So underrated. So underrated.
They are.
The Steelers underrate them too. They don't even like to start them, even though they were their number 1 draft pick.
Yep.
Jones has got to start the rest of the year.
He's
so.
good.
Zero
He's
pressures.
going to play Donald.
Even
zero pressures.
I thought
That's
Donald
scary.
plays on the strong
moves.
side.
Donald's
around.
freaking everywhere.
He moves.
He
Yeah.
moves.
Oh,
He moves.
Oh,
He's a monster.
oh.
So he'll probably just stay on Okafor's side because why not?
I think Najee's going to end up having that to play like the whole game to help block.
They need to because
That
that
are like you just said, DJ
Warren,
is
he's too small.
Washington.
Warren, he needs to learn how to do a chop block or something.
yeah, because that's the one downside. That
Yeah,
was
he
literally
can't
because
block.
it's you
tiny.
can't do that if
As
somebody
long
else
as they're
is
not
blocking you.
engaged.
Yeah,
So you have to
I
let
know,
them
but-
run free and then just whoop, take out the leg.
Yeah, the
Sweep
athlete
the leg.
these days though they just jump over like he does.
Sweep the leg. He's really bad at blocking. I don't think it's because he's bad.
Everyone's
He's just
got
too
their
little.
weakness.
He's too little to block. Yeah, like Najee doesn't run full speed.
Yeah.
He hesitates. It's his weakness. Never hesitate. Okay.
Meh.
Man,
Wrap
that's all.
it up.
That's all
Yeah.
I got on.
See how
fire
this-
Matt
Hopefully,
Canada. That's
hopefully the Ravens, Bengals, and Browns all lose.
Well,
Who do they play?
Browns are playing San Fran, so
Yeah.
There's
easy
there's
kill.
that one.
Easy kill. Who else?
and Watson might not
Oh,
play again.
L.A. or London. The
Oh.
Who's going to London?
Ravens are playing the Titans, right?
Don't they like playing in London though? The Ravens.
I don't know.
Yeah, they
Maybe
play
they'll
in
do the
London.
stupid thing the Bills did and fly in like Friday night.
No. What? The other team is there for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and expect your players to be like good.
No.
Oh my god.
Seahawks play the Bengals in
Ugh.
Cincinnati. So that's 50-50.
That's a 50-50.
Seahawks are kind
That'll
of
be the game.
sneaking up.
That'll-
We all kind of
that'll-
threw them under the bus before the season started.
Yeah, that's a
Have they really played anyone though? I want to know who they've
Of
played.
substance? Not really.
no.
I haven't watched very much of him, but I refuse to believe he is a good quarterback.
Oh, me too.
You can't be bad for 10 years and
So-
then just have one season. Everybody's like, put him up
They've
there.
had one good win.
Who?
And that was the Lions, and we can all agree that the Lions are a good team.
I think
Then
they're
they
going
played
to be. I
Carolina
think they're
and the New York
shaky.
Giants.
Or I think they're inconsistent right now. Are a good team. They're
And
just
LA.
inconsistent.
They lost 30-13 to LA.
Who did?
Seahawks.
See,
Yeah, I don't know. But I thought they would be worse than what they are right now.
well, I mean, a couple losses
only-
changes everything, though. Puts you at 500. Wait, are they 4-1?
3-1.
Yeah, that'll put them at 500. Then people stop talking about it so much. Like everyone in Alaska, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah,
They don't have their own team here, so they're really confused.
Yeah, and that's the closest thing. So
Yeah.
Troy,
it was terrible.
Troy's teacher is
Yeah, Troy's teacher's
a Seahawks fan. And so every single Monday, without fail, Troy will wear a Steelers shirt.
Nice.
I like it.
And on picture day, he went in his Steelers jersey
Love
Good
it.
for him.
for picture day.
Love
And I
it.
was the proudest. We were the proudest parents ever.
Teacher talks smack to him too, which I think is kind of cool.
That is
Oh,
cool.
good.
That is
But
cool.
Hopefully,
Oh, he
we'll-
did. They were playing like just back and forth football out at recess, and Troy, he's tiny, and dropped it, and he's like, "Yeah, Kenny Pickett would have done that too." Like just like no.
Baby hands.
Oh yeah, it is so funny.
But yeah,
Right.
so I think that's about it.
it is.
Comment with what your score predictions are for the Rams game. We're going to try to film at satellite location, aka my living room, because Steven's going to the game. So we're gonna try to tap in live to him.
It's
Yeah.
possible. We're just not good with technology.
That's why I said we're gonna try. We're
Yeah.
gonna try.
We're gonna attempt it.
And keep
I
an
like
eye on
it.
the Facebook page.
Yeah.
We've been putting little things up here and there on that. So just
Yeah.
keep an eye on
And we
all
will
of the social media pages.
we will drop breaking news if we fire Matt Canada. I will,
Oh, we will do an
Breaking
immediate
news.
podcast.
Yeah, I will
just
have to do
immediately.
something.
Yeah.
but
I don't think it's gonna happen.
not me neither.
No, it won't. It won't. It won't.
Not if it
won't.
hasn't.
Call it. It's not going to happen.
This
All
would
right.
have been the week.
this would have been. But
thanks, guys, for listening.
For sure.
Like, subscribe,
Have a nice,
post,
relaxing
comment,
Sunday since the
all
Steelers
of the
aren't
above.
playing.
Yeah, no stress.
Tell us what you think the score of the Rams game is going to be.
Tell us anything. We
Yeah,
love to
that's-
hear from you guys
Big fan. We like it when you guys fight too.
in the YouTube comments.
It's fun.
Yes.
It's fun for us to read. But alrighty. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one.
Later.
Bye, guys.